there we go. We're back.
Mhm.
I don't know what's up with OBS. It only does it for the podcast too.
Really?
It didn't do it yesterday, and I
They
streamed for
don't
6 hours.
see us win. They don't want to see us win. They don't want to see it. But it's cool. It's cool.
I might have to switch over to the other one then.
To the other side.
Hey, look, it happens. But yeah, let's get straight into the stories because that was our 60-second break. So there we go. So let's go into number one. I actually just found this yesterday. And I thought it was very interesting to see. So I know some people probably didn't read it. So I will read it for you guys. So Epic Games will lose over $300 million on Epic Games Store exclusive. And they are perfectly fine with that. So this is what
actually kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
I see what they're doing. And I like it. I see what they're doing.
Well, PCGamer.com reports, and this is what they wrote. Epic Games has spent the past 2 years shoveling Fortnite money into the Epic Games Store, making over 100 exclusivity deals and giving away free games every week. Mm-hmm. We knew Epic was spending a lot of cash to get customers into its stores, but didn't have any specifics until now. Thanks to Epic's big legal fight with Apple, we learned this week that Epic committed around $444 million to Epic Games Store's exclusivity deals in 2020 alone. More precisely, that's $444 million on minimum guarantees for games that release on the Epic Games Store but stay off of Steam for a year. A minimum guarantee is just another way to refer to an advance. It means that Epic guarantees the publisher a certain amount of money whether or not their game actually sells enough to cover it. For example, Epic Games put $10.45 million for Control. And it's which I'm pretty sure they made that money back. But
they definitely made their money back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. In its end of the year report, Epic said that players spent $700 million on the Epic Store in 2020, but third-party game sales only accounted for $265 million of that spending. That $444 million in advance to third-party devs isn't close to being recouped then. Some of those deals must be for exclusive releasing in the future, but according to Apple's learnings, Epic is going to eat at least $330 million in unrecouped costs from minimum guarantees alone if you consider 2019's deal. So what do you guys think?
I mean, like I said, it's money moves in their bloody shoes. So even though they're gonna lose that much, they're gonna make more in the future.
Yeah.
I can already see. I was gonna say something else, but Fortnite is not going anywhere. Yeah. Fortnite is not going anywhere. It's a buildable game, of course. If anything, it'll be a Fortnite 2. It's a free, Fortnite is a free game, but you have to, purchase all these characters or costumes, if you will. The person, the V-Bucks to get them and stuff like that. I don't know how much I done spent, or I should say we have spent, here in this household on some V-Bucks, for the kids. So, they making their money back. So, I mean, it's not ain't nothing for them. They can make that back. Ain't nothing for them.
Nah.
Yeah, that's why they're not shocked. But it's
yeah.
No, look, kids gonna grab their daddy's credit card. I'm buying 1,000 back with the V-Bucks and all these costumes.
I already told you I got $40 worth of V-Bucks sitting on my Fortnite account, and I'm not planning on spending them at all.
But you know what, too? Some of these games that's, just games in general. You pay that either that 60 or 70, depending on what you purchasing or whatever like that. You got to put more money into it, like to buying, again, characters, special packs. If there's, a special, I guess you could say gun or outfit, depending on what game it is. You have to pay, 60 plus. We'll just say what, $20, because they'll probably make it like some type of bundle, of you get this with this gun or this outfit and, stuff like that. So they trust me. And we all love video games. They're making that money back. Plus, you got to think about advertisements and stuff like that. One thing that I'm noticing too, like a lot of brands are starting to put their products into video games. And, they have to pay for that too. So, yeah, it's becoming a thing, y'all. So they not missing no money.
You know what I've been noticing about some of these developers too, and they think they slick, but they not. So you know how like people was tired of paying pay to win stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like for instance, the remastered Modern Warfare that came out a couple years ago, where they was giving out guns that was like a higher stat, but you can only purchase it. You couldn't like just earn it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been noticing there's some of these battle royale games that think they slick, talking about these are just cosmetic stuff, guys. It does not improve your gameplay at all. You're liars, and I figured it out. So, and I'm gonna go ahead and call Apex out for it. I don't think they did it intentionally, but I noticed it. So, if you get a regular gun, right, just a regular gun. Of course, the sight is like, the same, regardless of what cosmetic thing you put on it. But some of these special alien-looking guns, the skins on there, it does improve the aim sight. I don't care what nobody says.
It does. I ain't gonna lie, because I've seen, like, between your gameplay, times that I've played, and, I'll jump on somebody's box and I notice that it's this, like, one of the anniversary guns or whatever. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, what is this? Wait, where can I get this? And it's, of course, I find out that, I got purchased it to use it, but I'm like, what the hell? But yeah.
They doing it slick.
Yeah.
And so I'm letting y'all know. I see y'all. I'm not mad at y'all. I say go for it. You can get away with it to do it. However, I'm letting some of y'all know. Oh, and the other thing is that I've also noticed is that some game companies are not caring about, AJ might know about it, but it's called it's one of those little cheating gadgets that you just hook your controller up to. What is it called?
Strike Pack in a Zen modder.
Zen, that's what it was.
The Strike Pack on Amazon is probably $60. Download the program to the Strike Pack, then you'll just snap it to your controller. You plug the Strike Pack plug into your system and plug it into your controller. And you're just a freaking god after that, because it happens on they got a Strike Pack for 2K on current gen.
Oh, really?
And I'm letting y'all know now, some of these people on TikTok that trying to get the views and stuff is snitching on a lot of you YouTubers, because the same gameplay they be showing me on TikTok of them using that Zen, I'm noticing it looks a lot like some of you YouTubers. So
yeah,
I'm telling you now.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of stuff coming to light. I'm just saying.
They snitching.
I'm just saying.
And I'm telling y'all this now. There is a patch coming for that darn Strike Pack for y'all. That should be dropping. And Mike Wayne said it should be dropping sometime between Monday and Wednesday. So y'all better have fun while y'all can on current gen.
But they still got that Zen. That Zen is unblockable, so they'll probably use that. And
they patched they patched it the first time. And then they went to the Strike Pack.
Oh no, they still doing it. Homeboy was on live last night using it.
Oh.
They are still using that Zen. That Zen is unblockable. And they are using it not just for 2K, but they're using it for Call of Duty, Apex Legends, and a whole bunch of other ones. And I'm just letting y'all YouTubers know, if you're using it, you should probably stop.
They are banning people.
Well, Activision, I don't think Activision's going to ban anybody.
So Activision banned two from their they banned them from their league play.
Well, that's League. That's because they making money. However, the regular degular players like us, but people that like make money off of YouTube for it, they ain't banning them. They don't care. So the League players, yeah, they're gonna care, but for casual players, no, they don't care.
Oh yeah, let me address this. What Green was with the developers and putting these darn guns in the game. Cold War, you got a sniper rifle that's in that darn game. The brand new sniper rifle that's in that game. I took it. Y'all gave it to us for free. I took it off. Then y'all making us pay $10 for it.
How
What's
much?
up with that? Just making us pay $10 for this new sniper rifle.
Oh, that's it?
Cold War. Cold War. But they gave it to us for free. Let it slip out and let it be free. So whoever got it that first time when it was free, kept it.
Oh, okay.
Everybody, and they snatched it back off. They snatched it out of the store as soon as everybody started using it. Whoever had it and already got it, the parts for it, they got to keep it.
Well,
Whoever.
I'm gonna say something. Well, you know what?
Wait a minute, and this is for Cold War?
Yeah. I'm gonna say something, but I'll say it for my segment later.
So the sniper rifle was available for free, and then they started charging people $10 for it. They snatched it off and then started charging $10 for it.
Was it free through the battle pass?
Oh, it was supposed to be in a bundle with another operator. They let it slide out. They instead of them putting the operator attached with the sniper rifle, they just gave them the sniper rifle. They popped up in the store for free. Everybody ran to it. Everybody was tweeting about it. Yo, the new sniper rifle's out. So whoever got the sniper rifle and started using it day of and got all the attachments to it, they had it. They could keep it. But everybody else that got to it late, they had to pay for it.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I think that a lot of people got that misconstrued. I think you still can get it for free. It's either one, you remember how we got those shotguns for free? You had to do certain challenges or whatever. It's either that, or it's probably going to be either in this or the next battle pass, and they'll just do it that way. But if you want it now, go ahead and pay that $10.
Yeah, there you do. It's a one tap though. I'm saying that now.
Pay the $10. Shoot, can't hurt you. It's only $10. But yeah, I just thought this story was interesting. As they have this lawsuit with Apple, though, it's more and more information coming out. Like, not that it has anything to, like, not saying that it's bad on Epic, but it's just a lot of information coming out about their business practices that we as fans are probably cool with, but I'm pretty sure the board of directors aren't too cool with that. So we're cool with it because, that's free games for us and that's for the people. But for board of directors, I'm sure that's not too good. But yeah, we'll see more of the stuff comes out. I'm pretty sure, but that's pretty cool. Epic Games. I mean, they spend the money in order to get the money. That's the good business practice.
That's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go.
All right, next up. I wish Paul was here.
Great.
Well, I wish Paul was here because Genshin Impact is getting a graphic upgrade for PS5.
Yes.
Something I've been talking about for a while. I've been saying, like, why didn't they? That would be the moment I would think for an upgraded PS5 version would be, Genshin Impact. But it says the PlayStation 5, and this is coming from GameSpot.com, says the PlayStation 5 is an ideal platform to enhance the vast open world featuring in Genshin Impact. allowing the team to incorporate more thoughts and ideas into the game, both now and in the future. MiHoYo president Forrest Liu said in a press release. That's why we've been working to bring the native PlayStation 5 version of the game to our players as soon as we could. Currently available on PC and PS4 and mobile games, Genshin Impact has been a massive success since it launched last year, and it's the fastest mobile game to reach $1 billion in player revenue.
I believe it. Mm-hmm.
Believe that.
Because it's just so graphically beautiful. Like
it is. It really is. Mm-hmm.
And the open world
action.
Well, it says that the big upgrade is that it includes 4K resolution with enhanced textures across every part of the game.
I'm about to be blind.
So if you don't have a 4K TV, now's that time to get it.
I got one downstairs. Let's go.
Yo, I'm trying to find a 4K monitor because I don't play on TV, so I want a 4K monitor.
I play on TV.
I can't play on TV. Ever since I got a monitor for it, I could never play my PlayStation on TV ever again.
Yeah, that's true. Facts.
I just can't.
That's true.
Once I started playing on monitor, it was a wrap.
It was a wrap because, like, when the kids play, and then it's different consoles. So I play my, I'll compare my PS4 with theirs. So playing my PS4 on the monitor, I'm like, woo, and then I go up front and watch my kids play. I'm like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, Sage said, let me know when it finally comes on Xbox. We are the wrong people to ask that.
Yeah. Well, no, we are the right people to ask that, but it won't. I don't think it'll be available, like, of course, right now. But eventually it will be. I'm just not for sure when just yet.
Will it?
I mean, yeah, I can't see why not.
I can.
Why?
I don't like if it ain't out by now on Xbox. I don't see why they would wait like a couple years from now. Like, think of all the events they missed.
Yeah, but see, that's again money moves and bloody shoes. Hold on, Genshin came out. Let's see, Genshin Impact.
Was September last year?
Yeah, didn't it come out?
Yeah, it came out in September.
Okay. So we'll just say 1 year later, it'll probably be on Xbox. See, they did that because it's exclusives. Some might pay a little bit more money than the other ones. Again, Xbox is focused on other things right now. They're not focused on Genshin. Understandable. It's a good game. Is bringing in money, but understandable for Xbox not to focus on it right now. But I'm pretty sure they'd be like, okay, it's been a year. Let's go ahead and bring Genshin over here. So
also remember the different types of players that there are too. And I've always said this, like, PlayStation players are more of a fantasy community than the other three. Other two of the big three. Xbox is more of a sci-fi fantasy type. So Genshin wouldn't really fit over there in that community too much. I mean, there are people that will pick it up and will play it. However, it doesn't really fit what Xbox is. So I'm more surprised that it's not on Nintendo Switch than I am that it's not on Xbox. Like, Xbox doesn't shock me. Nintendo Switch kind of shocks me. So,
but all in all, I do believe Genshin will be, if in my mind, because you got to think about too, in the past, like, certain games didn't come like you remember how Xbox was getting stuff first and then PlayStation will be right behind? I'm thinking this is one of these things now. So I know Genshin is going to come to Xbox, just not right now, but it will. Because like I said, Xbox was focused on other projects, other games at the moment. Understandable. So once they calm down, like, okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and bring Genshin over. So it's going to happen.
I
Well,
can see it.
speaking of Xbox, I'm glad that happened. You know, I got yelled at by an Xbox player.
For what?
First of all, here's as much as people think that I'm part of this console war, I'm not. I don't really care. But for those people that do think I'm part of the console war, I just like PlayStation. That's all. I don't have any gripe against Xbox. I will never buy Xbox just because I don't see the point in it. But that's just me. However, I don't have any problem with any Xbox players or Xbox stuff. I just like to see y'all get a little upset when I say something about Xbox. But I'm sitting here playing Skater XL. And, you know, they have that beta where it's multiplayer now. So I was sitting on there and we was in the Discord talking to each other and, you know, just talking about the game and whatever. And we got on to what consoles do we have. So I'm like, yeah, I got a PlayStation 5, a PS4, a PS3, and a PS2, and a PS1. And the guy was like, oh, so you one of those people who never give anything else a try. I was like, no, I got a Nintendo Switch and then I got a gaming PC, obviously, because we're on it. And he was like, but you never gave Xbox a try? And I'm like, nah. Didn't seem to need it. And he was like, well, you know, Xbox One now got games. We got MLB now. So PlayStation can't say they the only ones with MLB. And I'm like, but it's a PlayStation Studios game. What do you mean? Why are you arguing with me? Like, that's cool. I'm glad you got baseball. I'm glad that PlayStation made it available for you guys to play. Are you done? It was just funny to me. It was like, okay, you get to play baseball. I'm happy for you. Like,
just I heard the snooty in Greens come back in there. I just want to put that out. I heard the snooty in
there was no snooty. It was just, okay, I'm happy that you get to play baseball. I love that people are happy. That's all I want. I want you all to be happy.
But anywho, with me, I am planning on getting an Xbox Series X in the future. Just don't know when, but I do plan on getting it because I think as a gamer and a content creator, I need to have one. I have a gaming PC, I have PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, I have a Switch, I have the mini Super Nintendo, Atari. I have, because I feel as though we need to have, you know, those, I guess you could say different items to do reviews, play different games. That way because people come to us and listen to us and want to know where our reactions are to different, you know, games and systems and stuff like that. So we need to have it, but
you know why that works for you, Pink?
Why?
Because you're rich. I'm broke.
I ain't rich.
You are. It's good. That's what I think about every time. Like when someone says you need to have it just to have it, just in case, so you can give an opinion about something. I'm always like, yeah, that's cool, but opinions cost money, bruh. Like, and I ain't got the money.
And they're tax write-offs, but I mean, because you know we are a business, we are a brand. You know, we have to have, you know, different things to have. So that way, okay, I've always been a PlayStation fan. Like I said before, okay.
I'm just thinking.
Okay. So I went from Nintendo, and then my next console after that was PlayStation 2. So I've always been stuck on PlayStation 2. I've played Xbox before, you know, at that time, I just didn't like the controller. Now that times are changed and, you know, people test things out now as far as companies go, you know, letting people test their products and stuff. And I'm pretty sure they done heard me some type of way saying we need to fix this controller. It's smaller and PlayStation got a little bigger. So, you know, I think I can get with the the Xbox controller. So I'll branch out and get that Xbox. I don't think it's nothing wrong with, you know, being a fanboy with PlayStation and having an Xbox. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't see a point in having it. That's all.
I see a point in having it.
Because like I said, like if you have a gaming PC, then you pretty much already have access to Xbox games. So I just never saw like Now, if Xbox came out with something that was like, yo, you can only get this on the Xbox. You can only get this with the Xbox. You can't get it on PC.
But see,
you can't get it with nobody
But see,
else.
that's the thing. That's the difference. You can play Xbox games, but you're playing Xbox games on a PC. Playing Xbox games on an Xbox is a totally different thing.
I guess. Maybe one day, when I become rich and famous, I will go and buy an Xbox. However, right now my budget's not there.
When I start making a bag like Pinky and Maya, then I start getting it.
Exactly. When I can walk down the red carpet in some red bottom Jordans, then yeah, I can do that. As I walk out of my Tesla SUV, then yeah, I can do that. But right now, I'm broke. I don't have more money than all of you, Bridge. I don't know why you telling the chat that. That is false. That is all cap, as the kids say.
Oh Lord.
That is cap.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do that because I already got Genshin Impact on PS5. So is it just gonna be an upgrade or is it like a separate download or? Either way, I'm gonna get it.
It's gonna be an upgrade, like an update.
Update? Okay. Then I'll wait until they do it. To do on there.
Either way, I'm gonna get it.
I think that's what they're gonna do is do it as an update instead of like, a whole separate download. Like how Call of Duty be doing. That crap be teeing me off. I'll be like, now you could have downloaded with the rest of this BS. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm good.
I need to get back on Genshin, to be honest. I've been missing all these events and stuff and making me sad because the characters be so cute and everything. I'm like, dang. I could have had a cute little black girl, or I could have had this character or that character.
Yeah. That's
why I'm living my best life.
We gotta play this.
That's what I'm saying. I live my best life through Paul with Genshin. Cause I've been missing out, and I know, but I live my best life through her. Like, Paul, tell me what we do today.
That's the same way I feel about Sims, with you, Bridge and Paul. I don't need to play Sims. I watch y'all. We good. It's like watching God in Light with y'all, so I can live my best life through y'all.
It's the same thing with Animal Crossing. I watch it through Pinky, Paul, Bridge.
That's a different beast. For a different time.
I don't have to buy the Switch.
Yes, Bridge. All three of y'all streams are like Guiding Light. What was the other one? All My Children, General Hospital, all of it. It's all rolled in one. That's all it is. So, I'm good. But yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm pretty sure everybody here is gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the devastating news. I don't know if it's devastating.
Oh damn! You said it like that.
I don't know if it's devastating.
It's not devastating.
It could be. It might be. It might be, depending on how big of a fan you are of Japan Studio. Japan Studio is getting a makeover. A huge one.
Yeah, it's just getting a makeover. That's all.
They
sound like they going up a room.
They actually, and that article might not be up. They might have updated it. But as of when we got that article, which was Sunday last week, Easter Sunday, they went through a reconstruction where most of their veteran stars in the company announced they're leaving.
No.
Japan. Both Sony and Japan Studio heads both made the announcement that they're opening rooms for a new generation of players to come in and change the game up a little bit.
Yes, which is needed. Please let some of these new people come in and work their magic. You cannot be at a company for 100 years. Let somebody else come in and work their magic. Man.
They had some of those superstars that I remember their names. That's been there for like 25, almost 30 years.
Yes, a whole grown ass person.
I mean, most of them are grown ass persons.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, the time that they've spent there is pretty much the age of all of us almost. They can go and create their own companies if they want to, and let some of these people that's younger, that's hungry, that wants to come in here and do some work in the game industry, let them come in and work their magic. There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, Sage says so they're about to go bankrupt. Actually, it's the other way around.
I don't think so.
Japan's studio actually made one of their highest grossing years in 2020. So
yeah. They got money.
That's why it's shocking to everybody, though. I think that's why they wrote the story, is because it's shocking. You just made a killing, and you're making money. It's not like you're going bankrupt or anything, but now you're getting rid of some of your veterans. Why not keep the veterans and put them on a higher, like for instance, if you got a high director that's like been there for a while, why not just promote them to like lead director, and then hire more people under him? Why not do
Maybe they didn't want to stay anymore. Maybe they wanted to branch out and like I said, start their own companies. That's a possibility too. Now, is the Japan studio letting them go, or are the directors leaving on their own?
From the announcements that I read, it sounds as if it was a mutual agreement.
Okay, so hey, everybody said, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and bring some new folks in that can. Because if they made that much money last year, they can afford it. They're good. They're good.
And for those that don't know what Japan Studio, they worked on Bloodborne, I think. Mm-hmm. And they also the Astrobot series. So once you get the PlayStation, the first game you get is the Astro Playroom.
Mm-hmm.
They worked on that. They are part of Sony's PlayStation Studios, so they are owned by Sony. And they worked on like a lot of projects. What was that monkey game they had? Monkey Ball? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Don't give me the line.
It's like Crazy Monkey or Monkey Ball or something like that. But they've been making hits like for years, and I'm sure they'll make more hits coming up. But it's just kind of sad to see. I think what it is you grow up with these companies, and so you get used to hearing the same names as
over and over again.
Yeah, when you get your classic games, and then when they say, "Oh, this person is released," it's like, "Oh, okay." So what does that mean for my classic game that I want to come back? What does that mean for that?
A new generation. It's going to be a new generation coming in and making your new games. Yeah. Because you have to understand, everything is evolving. Everything is changing for the better, for the good. We have to understand that we have a new generation up under us. Yeah. It's just not going to be always our generation. We got people up under us now, little humans up under us now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's just sad sometimes. That's all.
I mean, everybody's a little, shaking about some changes, but it has to happen. It has to happen.
Yeah. If you grew up with these same people for the past decade, it hurts. It hurts as a gamer because you done grew with these people. You done played most of their games.
Mm-hmm.
Now you gotta get your psyche set on new people making your game. So it's gonna take us as gamers some time to get used to the new people, seeing them, and they gotta do these announcements. They gotta interact with them, see what the temperature is like with the developers, the new developers that's coming in, interact with us. So it's gonna take some time.
But just not just only us, but again, the younger generation that's right up under us and right up under them, you know. So we have to think about it as that's their people. You know how like we are used to these names, they're used to those names, the new names that's coming in.
Yeah.
You know what it also feels like though?
What?
When Kojima left Metal Gear. And we were all like, wait, hold on. Kojima made Metal Gear. How does he leave? How does he get fired from that? How do you fire the person that made your game fire? And then they said that they were just going to keep continually making the Metal Gear game without him. And then it comes out and you're like, what is this? Like, what is this garbage?
Yeah, you get a whole different game.
Like,
what the deuce is this?
Yo, I tell people all the time, I never played a Metal Gear game seriously. Like, I never, like, sat down and actually was like, I cannot stop playing this game until the one that came out on PlayStation 3.
Mm-hmm.
That game was beautiful, and it was amazing. And then when they announced another Metal Gear, I was like, oh, yeah, that joint was fire. This one gotta be the next one. And I remember trying to play it on stream, and I just couldn't. And I was just like, where's Kojima? You need to fix this game. We need him back.
Thing. Like, if y'all know that the same, you know, developer, the same team is not going to be on that game, you might as well just say, okay, it's not going to be the same game. Because it's not. You don't have the same developers. You don't have the same people that was working on it. It's not going to be the exact same game that's near and dear to your heart. It's going to be something totally different. So you just already have to go in that mindset that it's not going to be it. So when you start to play it, you'll be like, you ain't going to be pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Because we do get we get upset and excited for no reason, thinking that's going to be something and it ain't it. So just keep that in mind when someone leaves a legacy behind, if you will.
No, Shutdown. No, I'm talking about Metal Gear 3 is the first one I actually sat down and played all the way through. I played bits and pieces of Metal Gear 2 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
But that one that came out for the PS4, that was the first one that Kojima wasn't a part of. And that one was bad. I know people still say, but the graphics looked amazing. The gameplay was still okay, but you didn't get caught up in the story anymore. You didn't get caught up in the game itself. It was gone. Like, the passion was gone. That's just how it felt to me. I'm just speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for everybody. But I couldn't tell you why no one else played it or picked it up or anything like that. I couldn't tell you that. I know for me, I picked it up and I played it and immediately stop playing it. Because you can feel instantly like it's just not there anymore. And I think that's why people hesitate when they hear this kind of news about, you know, people getting rid of veterans, is because you feel like now when they do that next game that you've been anticipating and waiting for, that feeling's not going to be there anymore. So if that makes sense. So like, imagine, let me think. What was imagine if they took the Call of Duty team. I mean, they did do it. They did it with Call of Duty like a couple times. But
yeah,
imagine if they did take that same team that made Modern Warfare, the newest Modern Warfare, and they took out the best writer that they had on that team. And then they replace him with a new writer that's not really used to the project, but they're going to do their best. I have faith that they'll make a good game. Like, it'll be okay. But it won't capture that same feeling as that original writer probably put into it. And it's going to be some inconsistencies. It's going to be some feelings that you be like, it's okay, but it's not that project. And I think that's what a lot of people fear when they hear this news. That's all. But like Pinky said, you got to build a new generation for the new people coming in to the gaming industry. So
yeah, like the new Space Jam. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yo,
If
we
I
ain't
hear
gonna talk about
somebody trash, don't trash. Do not. I hate that. Y'all do not trash Space Jam. Y'all have to understand it is not our Space Jam. It's for our kids, our nieces and nephews. It is not for us. We can watch it, but I bet not hear y'all trash it. It is not for us.
I'm not gonna trash it. I'm gonna just say I'm tired of hearing about it now. Like everybody's so upset and like they have debates on it. I'm just like, all right, let's just wait for it to come out and then we can debate it. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like it's an animated movie. It's not for us. It's for the kids. We didn't have our time.
It's gonna be your average kid movie.
Exactly. It looks good to me. I'm going to sit down with my kids and watch it.
Yeah.
And I mean, let's be honest. We as kids watch some like trash movies too.
Exactly.
Like The Big Green. If anybody remembers that movie.
Nope.
It was about it was like your standard, we're taking these kids that don't know nothing about a sport and we're creating the best sports team ever with them. Yeah. Bridge knows what I'm talking about. The Big Green was a whack movie, but at the time we loved it. So so I mean or Air Bud. Air Bud was a sucky movie.
It was sucky. Yeah, it was trash, but I appreciate it for our generation.
Yeah, a lot of the movies we know as classics, like Homeward Bound. What else was a movie Lady and the Tramp, for instance.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Beethoven 1 through 100.
You wild.
Yes.
You right.
Yes.
That whole series is trash, but I appreciate it for our generation. And like Bridge said, Mighty Ducks, I was about to say that, was trash, but I appreciate it for our generation.
No, I can't. Not with Mighty Ducks. Mighty Ducks 1 was classic.
I will say they got me into hockey. I will say that.
Mighty Ducks 1 was good.
Mm-hmm.
Mighty Ducks 2 was trash. We still liked it, but Mighty Ducks 2 was trash when you look at it now. But Mighty Ducks 1, regardless of when you look at it, is still a good movie.
Sandlot 1 and 2.
I didn't even know they made it 2.
Yeah. That's how bad it was. I don't even know they made a Sandlot 2.
Then 2 must have been like a new generation of kids or something.
Oh, well, yes and no. I would say, let's see, we in our 30s, so it would be like late 20s. So, okay, so it would be like the generation like right up under us. So yeah, Sandlot came out, we watched it, okay. So we'll say about a good maybe 6, knocking at 10 years later, they made 2, I believe. Let me Google it.
Oh no, I didn't watch it. If it didn't have the original cast in there, I wasn't watching that.
No, it was not the original.
Nah, then it wasn't the Sandlot 2. It was just a remake of Sandlot.
Okay, so yeah, Sandlot 2 came out in 2005.
Oh no, I wasn't watching that.
Yeah, so we was not paying attention to that.
That doesn't exist.
Sandlot Heading Home. So we might as well say Sandlot 3 that came out in 2007.
That was the 3?
I did not watch that. I'll tell you that now. And then the original Sandlot came out in 1993. Oh hell! Look, okay, so the original Sandlot came out in 93. Okay, we all watched that. Sandlot 2 came out in 2005. So yeah, 10 years later, a little over 10 years, we wasn't watching.
That don't count. We don't count that. If it didn't come out a year after.
Yeah, nah.
That don't count. But Sandlot 1 was a beast of a movie. But also because that wasn't made just for kids. That was also made for adults too. Mm-hmm. So
like we all sat down and watched, just like a lot of those movies back then, you know, we could sit down with our parents. And which brings me right back. Bless you, Mike. I just noticed you sneezing. Which brings me right back to this new Space Jam. It's for us to sit down with our kids to watch. What we will do is sit down with the original Space Jam and watch Space Jam 2. That's what we're supposed to do. That's how it's supposed to go. But no. These big head people. Space Jam, yeah. Just hush. Just go sit down. Get a Snickers. Go sit down.
I will say this: I do like the fact that they changed the story arc of like it's not a sequel; it's a remake,
Yes.
I guess. But they changed the story of it, so I do like that.
Yes, because I think it would piss off more people if it was like attached to the original movie. If everybody would be upset. Nah. But I'm glad it's its own separate movie. It has nothing to do with the original Space Jam. It's totally different.
Yeah, I did appreciate that. I don't know. I don't know. It's a cartoon. I don't care. Like, I was more mad about Godzilla versus Kong. So
I did not watch that.
I didn't watch it either, but I'm mad about the way people are telling me what happens in it, and I'm mad. I'm really mad about that.
Oh, y'all missed a great fight.
Nah, I'm not. Look.
Well, I'm saying it was a great fight.
If I watch it and Kong doesn't win, I'm rioting.
Well, I'm saying it was a great fight. I'm leave it alone. I'm gonna let y'all decide.
Y'all know some people were upset because they took Lola Bunny's cheese off.
Yeah. We talked about that last podcast and all they really did was just make her clothes baggier.
What's wrong with that?
That's all they did.
I'm like, y'all sitting here crying over some animated titties that y'all can't even
Oh my god.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I'm not defending them because their opinion is trash. However, what I said last time was I can get why some people wanted to have the same cartoon characters shaped the same way, and it really doesn't matter that you change her outfit. Like, you didn't have to change your outfit. And the reason why they did was because it was like, oh, because we just noticed she was overly sexualized. And I'm like, really? You think so?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, it's exactly great. It's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. It's not supposed to be. So it's for kids. You know what I'm saying? So what's wrong with her having baggy clothes? Like, when I played basketball, when I used to play basketball, I didn't wear no tight jerseys and shorts. I need to move around. I need to imagine myself, quote unquote, dunking on you, even though I'm just only 5'4.5". You know, let me dream. But I didn't make my layups. So I gotta move up and down the court. I can't do that with my boobs hanging out and butt hanging out. No, it's a cartoon.
Well, my point was, when I was a kid, I didn't see her as sexualized. So when I watched the original one, that's what I'm saying though. That's what it's for. So why would you care if? Like, you as a grown man, of course you're going to see that character as sexualized because you're a grown man and you're sexualizing that person in your head. However, for kids, ain't no kid sexualizing no Lola Bunny. We sitting there thinking like it's funny that her and like Bugs got a crush on her, and we just leave it at that. So did they have to change her outfit? Not really. I mean, it was unnecessary work. You could have left her alone and just did what you do. But you decided you wanted to, and that's fine. I don't really care. Either way, make her funny and just leave it at that. That's the only problem I had with the first one, is that they didn't make her as funny as the rest of the characters. And I thought that was a little bit messed up. Because when I look at like stuff from like the Looney Tunes, instantly when I think about a funny female character, I think of Babs Bunny from Tiny Toons. And how evenly they made that. And I was just thinking, why not do that with Lola Bunny? Just make her evenly as funny as Bugs. Mm-hmm. That's the only issue I can see now that I'm like, oh yeah, that was kind of a little toxic of them to do. Is to just make her like flirtatious but not funny. That's all. Other than that, they could have kept everything the same. Mm-hmm. They could have kept. I can see why they got rid of Pepe Le Pew. I don't. I could kind of see it. However, I could kind of see it. I had some time to think, and I was like, yeah. Homie was a little strong.
He was a little strong.
he was a little strong on it. He could have just took the no and walked away, but you know. But also they could have changed us again. They could have changed Speedy Gonzalez's outfit. Why are we still sitting around here pretending like Mexican people sitting around in sombreros and?
You know what?
Like, you could have changed his clothes and just let him keep the accent. So, if we're gonna go all into the cancellation of this movie, let's go all in.
All the way in, right?
Let's do it completely.
Let's get this dude out of here.
Yeah. I'm just saying, Elmer Fudd is a redneck in this movie. We've all known it, and they made him stupid. If we're going to cancel, let's do it all in.
But you know they're not going to cancel this movie because who's the main attraction? Brian. Not going to cancel Brian.
I'm just saying, if we're gonna do it, let's change everything. You said that you changed Lola Bunny's outfit because you found that it was too sexual. Okay. So, what about Speedy Gonzalez? You gonna just let him sit around in the sombrero and do what? Dunk over sombreros all day? Is he gonna act for tacos too? Like, what are we doing?
Dunk over sombreros.
Like, kill all the stereotypes. You can let him, like, give him an accent, of course, because that's where he's from,
Right.
but
That's where he's from, right?
his culture ain't just ponchos and sombreros.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
So I'm just saying, let's go all in.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. We'll see how that movie turns out. I'm sure it'll be successful for HBO Max.
Mm-hmm. It'll be
HBO
awesome
will
with
make
the
their
kids.
money. People will be It's not going to be as famous as the first one, but no like remakes or sequels are ever more
The
famous
first.
than the first. So
Right.
This gonna be the
Oh,
last
speaking
one.
of though, I'm glad you brought that up. So I just found this out. I think I was listening to All Deaf Digital podcast, and they were talking about how Sister Act. That's a good one. So Sister Act 1 and Sister Act 2. So it turns out that Sister Act 2 was the most I guess you could say the better of the two. It was more popular. But Sister Act 1 made more money than 2.
Mm-hmm.
So Sister Act 2 got the popularity, but Sister Act 1 just got all the money.
Well, Sister Act 2, I think, was more popular because of the student elements and because of the actors and actresses that they had for that generation. So, for instance, me, Pinky, AJ, Bridge, and a lot of other people that's like in our late 20s, early 30s. Our generation was that generation that made them a lot of money back in the early 90s because we wanted to see that. So when we saw Lauryn Hill stuff, because we couldn't listen to a lot of Lauryn Hill music back then because we were too young and our parents probably wouldn't let us listen to it. However, I'm just saying, AJ. So, of course, when we saw her in a movie, we all wanted to see it. So, like, back then, our generation was kind of like, yeah, Sister Act 2 is the better movie. That's the one we love. And plus, the music in it was, a little bit more high quality than the first one.
Oh, yeah.
But
Because we love music. Music was, or still is, but, excuse me, music then was our everything. So.
But when you think about the comedy aspect and, like, the classic feeling of it, Sister Act 1 definitely beats Sister Act 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can sit there and I can tell you, like, Sister Act 1, I would definitely go to the movie theater and watch again. Sister Act 2, I'm okay with just watching it on cable.
Oh, no. I watched that in the movies, too. I watched both of the movies.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good on that one. Now, I do know that they're trying to make a Sister Act 3.
I don't know why. Like, that's
Again,
For the new generation.
exactly. Again, it's not for us. It's for the new generation.
Now, I do agree with...
They messed this up on the whole series.
They can't mess it up. They can't. They can't mess it up. Because again, it's not for us. It's for the new generation.
Well, I will say this. The only thing I have about this new wave of remaking stuff for the new generation is, if that's the case, why can't you just make new stories for the new generation? Why do you have to take the old stories and redo them to fit the new generation? Because that's not the story. So just do a new story.
But you know what it is? These old heads that's still in these companies is doing it and saying, "Oh, you know what? Let's remake this." But hiring our the generation up under us to help add to the elements. That's why it looks good. Example, Coming to America.
Oh, that was
good
horrible.
example. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't for our generation Green. It's more so for Maya's generation. If that makes sense. If that makes sense.
I won't say it was horrible.
I know.
It was a struggle. It was a struggle to watch.
I liked it. It wasn't like the first Coming to America, but I liked it. I can watch it again. But it's not for our generation. We just have to keep that in mind watching these new part 2s or part 3s remakes. It's not for us. But yes, I do agree. We need new stuff. I'm tired of seeing part 1 or part 2 from 1992. Let me make that perfectly clear. If it's been like more than 15, 20, almost 30 years old, there's no more part 2s or part 3s. Just make a whole different, just make a new movie. Just make a new story. Just make a new show.
I'll give y'all my top 5 that they should not remake. Is Sunset Park.
Don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what Sunset Park is?
No.
Let me look it up.
There's a basketball movie in it. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's why we don't know what it is. That's why. That's exactly why.
That game.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this, AJ. I've seen pieces of it. So yeah, I do remember this now. Okay.
That game. Poetic Justice and Juice. And Malcolm X. Those are the top. And leave Malcolm X alone too. Leave Malcolm X, Juice.
But they already did like 3,000 Malcolm X.
The one I'm talking about, the one with Denzel in it. Don't touch.
They ain't gonna touch that. They ain't gonna touch it.
Don't touch that one. If y'all touch that one, all hell rain.
Well, this is the one thing you can't do. You can't say don't touch a Malcolm X movie, because Malcolm X, that's a biography. So, like, no matter what they do, they redid it because it's a Malcolm X story. So
let's not say remake. We'll just say I guess you could say yeah, like somebody else is telling his story from their perspective, rather than, because that's Spike Lee work. Nobody's going to touch Spike Lee's work at all. So I can tell you that they're not going to touch that. They will continue make biographies of Malcolm X. That's just what it is.
Yeah, they just came out with a Malcolm X movie. Literally just came out with one.
Yeah, but it wasn't just him. It was other stories too. Damn, what was the name of that? What was his name? Or what was his name?
Five Bloods.
We watched it.
Five Bloods. Yep, Five Bloods. That's what it was. And that was really good. I really enjoyed that. That was dope. So if anybody hasn't watched Five Bloods yet, watch it. It was really, really good. It was really, really good. It was really good.
I don't know.
Yep, on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix, right? Yeah.
It should be.
We watched it in Discord.
One Night in Miami, I think it was.
That's what it was. That's the name of it. One Night in Miami.
Five Bloods was the military one, wasn't it?
I think so. So yeah, One Night in Miami. That's the one on Netflix. One Night in Miami. That was. I'm sorry, y'all. One Night in Miami. That was the Malcolm X story. It was Malcolm X. It was, wasn't it Sammy Davis Jr. as well? It was.
Muhammad Ali, Sammy Davis Jr.
Yep.
And somebody else.
It was another one.
Sam Cooke.
Oh, Sam Cooke. Yep. So those were that was a good movie. That was a really good movie. But yeah, they'll continue, to make movies with our strong black leads as their biographies. That'll always happen for years to come. But as far as that particular Spike Lee biography of Malcolm X, no one will touch that. I know that for a fact.
And Bridge said it was Ali, Sam Cooke, Jim Brown, and Malcolm X.
Malcolm X, right? Not Sammy, right? It was Sam Cooke. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, as far as this Japan studio thing is concerned, I wish them the best. I hope everything works out.
Oh, it will work out. It will.
So, let's move on to the next one. And China said they're not playing with y'all no more.
They're just sick of y'all mess. I just want to point that out. They sick of your mess. I'm sick of your mess.
They said if we gotta start doing stuff, we'll do it. But we tired of y'all just out here doing whatever you want to do. This is reported by CBS News, and I like the fact that they put this pun in this article. Line 1. It was game over for what China. That's how you know old people work at CBS.
Exactly.
They wrote, it was game over for what Chinese authorities said was the world's biggest gang of video game hackers. 10 people were arrested for selling cheating software. Cheating software for best-selling games, including Call of Duty and Overwatch. Authorities seized $76 million along with luxury cars and other goods from the alleged illicit enterprise. Cheating has become an epidemic in esports, also known as competitive video gaming. And as CBS News' Lucy Craft reports, that has made it fertile ground for hacking.
Yep. I knew it. Anytime that I hit you in the head with the MP5 bullet and you just laugh at me, yeah, I know something going on.
Yo, why they make it seem like they were drug dealers? They said $76 million along with luxury cars. Like, I don't think gaming was what they were selling.
But you'd be surprised. A lot of people will buy that, those hacks and stuff, especially in esports. They'll buy it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure they were making of course they were making buku money. $76 million? Yeah. It was rich.
And luxury cars. And they only arrested 10 people.
And the rest of that money gone.
Bruh. Oh, and other goods.
So yes, what was the other goods? What was the other goods?
A mansion, Rolex watches, collections, vast majority of artwork. They wasn't selling games. Yo, that was more than games.
So if they only arrested 10, there's more people that's still doing it to this day. That money might have doubled since these 10 people got arrested.
Well, these 10 people got arrested April 2nd, I believe.
So I'll say this: that cheating software is 9 times out of 10 still floating around.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, remember, it only takes one person to make that software.
That's what I'm saying. It only take one person, but they caught the head people that were doing it, that was selling it, that was making it. So when you sell something to somebody else, I'm pretty sure that person then gave it to their friends or whomever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, these 10 people are. Think about it like this: these 10 people are just sales representatives.
Exactly.
The pyramid scheme. The top heads don't see none of that money. They don't see none of that money. So trappers, they trapping the product. So they getting the 50% of that money, and they putting it in their stash houses.
No. That's not what's happening. These 10 people are sales representatives. That $76 million was left over of their cut. The person who made that design, he's sitting on at least a good $400 million.
Yeah.
By himself.
He don't come out.
What do you need to? He got sales representatives.
Right.
He got the trappers out there trapping that trapping the cheat codes out. So the cheat codes, the people that's trapping it get caught. He just sent up there. All right, cool. He'll shoot them the bell, get them out, then they'll be back at it again.
It's the Miss Cleo thing all over again. Miss Cleo got caught up and she got arrested for faking to be like a
Call me now.
Yes, call me now. She got arrested, but the person who put her up to her manager, the one who came up with the idea, he didn't never get arrested.
Hell no, he didn't.
That's how it always is.
The person that's doing it gets arrested. No one, like the mastermind behind that person, no.
That man is sitting on an island somewhere.
Making jokes every day about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl, you can come over to my crib, just let me know when you're in the country. Call me now. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could not wait until I was 18 to call Miss Cleo, and then they snatched her from me. I was so upset. I'm like, no, that's Auntie Cleo. No.
They saved you from that.
Yeah.
What was it, like $4 a minute?
Man, they was about to make some money off of me. I tell you that.
$4 a minute.
It was like some obscene amount of money for a minute.
So she been doing that whole thing probably since '95.
Man, the whole '90s it was Miss Cleo.
Yeah, the whole '90s, yeah.
So that man is sitting on money from the '90s to now.
Well, you gotta remember it was back then, because there was like cell phones wasn't like popular. So you had to not only were you paying the $4 a month for that service, but you was also paying for, in some places you was paying for international charges now. And then you was also paying, what was the other stupid little fee they had back on the home phones back in the day?
Oh God, the long distance, yeah.
That one, and the toll.
The toll free.
That's why they gotta say toll free now, because tolls used to be money. So you was paying a good $500 for an hour session with Miss Cleo. Think about that.
Still making true.
You know how many parents got phone bills that was in the thousands, and they're like, "Who were you calling?" I had to know my future, Mama. Miss Cleo told me I'm gonna be a superstar.
I'll be a star.
Look.
Shout out to Miss Cleo. She did pass away. She passed away July 26th of 2016. Yeah. So shout out to Miss Cleo. She made our 90s.
She wasn't still in jail, was she?
No, she wasn't. Fun fact. She voiced the character of Aunt Poulette in the 2002 video game Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
I bet she did.
Oh yeah, I forgot what list she was on too.
I bet she did.
What you say? I bet she did.
Yo, when I found out that her accent was fake, I was like, "Are you serious?"
No, she was actually born in Jamaica. So that's why her accent was nice. It wasn't fake, if you will. It was nice. So yeah, she was born in Jamaica. But yeah, she did claim to be a Sherman from Jamaica, but it
took them a long time to investigate that, didn't it? Jesus Christ.
She had no paper trail at that time.
I mean, nobody did, but damn,
right? There was no paper trails back then. None.
That means
she
said something a little too precise about somebody's future, and they was like, "You ain't say this was gonna happen to me. I'm filing charges." So, but yeah, they caught 10 people. And after that case that happened with the dude that did the hacking, the Twitter hacking thing, and the years that he got, I'll say they probably get a good 20 years. But then again, it's China. They don't play, so they'll probably bump that up to 40.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
or make it a cool 50.
Well, now that you think, no lie, because it's international stuff too. So even if China was to give them like a slap on the wrist, so let's just say 10 years, that doesn't mean that they're done. America could press charges if they wanted to. Russia could press charges if they wanted to.
If they wanted to.
Now, if China go give them up, I don't know. But any country can really say, hey, you crossed our law. So go ahead, hand them over. So this is to teach you kids, that you grow up, you're smart, you're a nice young Tony Stark. You can go to jail too. So be mindful of what you create. All right. So what's the last one? Oh yeah. So most of us have played Outriders.
Yes.
It came out. What was it? April 1st.
April 1st. Yep.
And we are just now being able to really talk about what we think about it. So since Pinky is the master of this game out of all of us, why don't you give us? I mean, you play it more than the rest of us.
You the highest ranked out of all of us. So.
Yeah. Ain't you world tier like 15 by now?
First of all, no, I'm 9. Okay, I'm level 30, tier 9.
Okay. Well, give us your sentiments on this game, because this is your favorite game now.
I like it. So y'all, I know like when we played the demo, a lot of people say, "Oh, it's like Destiny. Oh, it's like this and this." Even though it does look like that, it's not it. It's something totally different. It's fresh. It is a shooter RPG game. You can play single player and or co-op if you like. It's a really, really fun game, y'all. So I will say this: if you are interested in games like Destiny, Mass Effect, Division, stuff like that, you will love Outriders. I haven't played Destiny. I've watched other people play Destiny and streamed it. So I guess you should say the menu interface is reminding of Destiny. So, it's easier to navigate. It's user friendly. So that's a good thing. The co-op, the shooters remind you of Division. So if you're used to that, then you like Outriders. But like I said, again, it's a totally different game from those. But if you're just used to those elements, then you will love Outriders. I've been playing since day one. I've been playing the demo since it came out here and there. But I've been playing Outriders since day one, and I don't have technically really anything bad to say right now. However, I will say this. The connection, like with other people, like some of my friends may have it on PC or Xbox. I was able to play with Xbox players, but I'm not able to play with my PC friends. So that's a little letdown. And I get it. It's a fresh new game. It's only been out for about what? This will be coming week 3 since the game been out.
2 weeks.
So I get it. It's fresh. 2 weeks. Okay. So this is fresh. It's new. Be patient. Everybody wants to play it, so just be patient. Let me see. What's another gripe that I have? I don't think I have anything else. Just being able to play with my friends right now. Me personally, I have not experienced any bugs just yet. The only thing I've really encountered was the server disruptions. And again, it's a fresh new game. Everybody is on the servers wanting to play. But I want to say this. Square Enix and People Can Fly, y'all have been on the ball with letting us know what's been going on. Service interruptions or whatnot. Y'all have been on the ball A lot of games I can't say the same, but it's
foul for that one.
But it's good and great to have a team that's well invested in their own products and their own games and know their worth. So I do appreciate that. This is a fresh breath of air for me, because y'all know I stay on Call of Duty, either that or I bounce from Sims and Apex and stuff like that. So being able to have a game to be able to play with my friends and work towards something, this is awesome for me.
All right. How about you, AJ?
My TED talk.
I'm enjoying the game. This is one of the games I can really sit up here and play for hours. I've streamed it for 3 hours last time. Didn't even know I streamed it for 3 hours.
That's good.
Only gripe is the server issues, the crossplay, and to me, I play Gears of War. I play Gears of War on the Xbox, so I got the feel of playing. I got the know we're all with Gears, so I got that Gears of War. I got that Gears feel out of it. So, and like I said, this game. I said this in my review. Go check that out. I said this game can be game of the year if they fix the server. If they fix their server, this game can be game of the year, hands down. I rated it 9.5 in my review, if I'm not mistaken. Only thing they have to fix the servers. Once they fix those servers and fix crossplay, it's top tier. Game of the year to me.
All right, Maya, did you get a chance to play it?
No.
Okay.
Look, I've been on the game and like forever feels like.
Okay. So I'll be the a-hole of the group. Hold on, let me get a swig of water.
That's really bad.
All right, so Outriders is trash, man. It's trash. No, I'm joking. It's an okay game. It's not. I haven't, like I've been saying on my stream, it's an okay game. I haven't reached that same hype that everyone else is getting from it, so it's a little confusing to me. I wouldn't say it's game of the year. It's a good game. It's okay. What kills it a lot of the time is the servers. I have come across bugs, but the servers has been the worst part. And the fact that I can't play the game unless the servers are up makes it even worse, sir. I can get into a good stride with the game. Like yesterday, I got into a pretty good stride. I didn't have too many issues. But I've noticed that consistently every day that I've played the game, I have to go in, log in, and then I have to close the game, open the game back up, and then log in again in order for me to be able to actually play it. I don't like that. That to me is a game-breaking thing. So I'm trying to stick with it because everybody keeps saying, it's such a great game. And I want to stick with it and kind of like, I want to find that same hypeness that everyone else has for it. But I'm finding it very difficult. Like, I'm okay with it. I can play it for a couple hours, but I haven't reached that hype. But it is a good game. Like, it's worth $60. I said that.
So what's stopping you from your hype?
I just don't see the hype in it. I just don't see what it is. Like, I don't. It feels like. It feels the same as Destiny to me, where you get the special powers, you get the guns, and you got to craft and all of that stuff. But I feel like I've played it before, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe it just feels like I've played it before.
But to me, it doesn't have that feel like I've played it before.
Well, with me, it's just more so like, because I'm a story type of person, and this story isn't capturing to me. To me, it's not capturing to me. The story is kind of basic to me, and I get bored easily if you don't capture me within the first like couple cutscenes. And this one just seems like a very it seems like it missed a couple spots to kind of capture those people. For instance, this takes place after the world is destroyed. I would have liked to have been in like maybe the tutorial would have placed us within Earth to see the destruction for yourself, first person.
Are we in that already though? So you don't need to see.
Well, I'm just saying because they talk about it and they say like what happened, but you can talk about it and me seeing it is two different things. So I would have liked to seen that. I would have liked. There's a couple bits and pieces that, even though it's probably minute to some people, I would have liked to seen in the cutscene at least. The other thing is that when you go through doors, the PS5 is powerful enough that I would think that you wouldn't have to like do a cutscene to go through a door in order to load up another section of the area. So I was thinking maybe that would be a little bit more fluid, and it just seems like it'll go black. It'll show a cutscene of you going through the door, then it'll go black again, and then you're back in the new area. That part was a little bit like, so we're not a next gen for this game, because that's stuff that I would expect on PS4. I wouldn't expect it on PS5. It's little stuff like that. I'm just like, okay, it's cool, but I'm not hyped for it. It's not the perfect game. It's not beating some of the other games that I'm looking forward to. I'm probably gonna have more fun with stuff like Far Cry and even like the new collection edition of Mass Effect. I'll probably have more fun with that. But Outriders is, gameplay wise, a really good game. So the gameplay is cool, and it's a good game if you can sit down and you can actually get into it. Then yeah, it's a good game, but I wouldn't say it's game of the year. It's top of whatever category it's in for sci-fi, but game of the year probably not. Thank you for my TED Talk.
I just want you to get into this, like I do, and then DLCs is coming. It's going. Yeah, I said this maybe day 3. I really want to say this may be game of the year.
I mean, maybe it'd be game. Like maybe I'll like it better if I was like constantly playing with all of you guys on the console, but because I'm going through it by myself, because I'm trying to see if that's possible at all. Maybe I'm just not having fun. Maybe the friend aspect of it is the fun part for me, and maybe that's what it is.
When Pinky and Iceman came and helped, I had a ball. Just couldn't find what the hell I was doing at the time, but I had a ball playing with them. So
see, maybe that's the issue with me. I just don't see the hype because I haven't gotten deeper into it and played with friends. I'm just like, oh, yeah, all right, you talking stuff. I don't like the tone of my character either. I don't like that. Like, he just seems like an a-hole, and I don't like that. I would like a guy that sounds like a hero. Like, there's a part where one of the merchants get killed, and he just like, what are you doing? He was about to show me the good stuff. Like, word? You ain't worried about that man just get his head blown off?
Like, when Homegirl gets a freaking hook shot out, he just run up on him and beats him with the butt of the gun. I was like, good grief. Like, what did I build? What type of hero did I have to be?
Yeah, I mean, I would probably like a little bit more if there was more customization. And like I said, the friend thing might be it. It might be just I haven't played with friends and stuff like that, because we all got different time periods and stuff like that. So you know, I haven't really had time, like, for the exception of the one time that I played with Pinky, I haven't had really, like, a lot of time to play with all of you guys on it. So maybe that's what it is. But, I mean, it's okay. It's not a bad game. It's okay.
No, it's not a bad game. I think you enjoy it better if we was to play it together.
Yeah.
So you can see what I see. If that makes sense. Yeah.
I'm tired of getting all these goddamn blue guns.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So I mean, you can either, because how far are you in the story now? You probably haven't even touched it since I did at one point.
No. I touched it. I streamed it yesterday. I'm at 23 level, and I got past. Yeah, I got past AJ. I beat that boss. What up,
Okay.
Ziggity Beast? Thank you for the subscription. At tier 1.
Ziggity!
Word.
What was I about to say? So you passed AJ, or AJ still in front of you?
Mm.
He passed me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still fighting the girl.
Yeah, I got past the girl.
Oh, okay.
One girl got infected, and then supposedly she's paralyzed now. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, she got power hungry, and now her spinal cord is. See, this game be doing some really savage stuff.
But that's what's good about it, because she used to be. I mean, you see how she was. I wanted to punch her. So I mean, I just thought that was her karma, to be honest.
Hey, look at Bridge out here trying to be slick, talking about something. Oh, I'm past that part. Look, I heard the sass in just that sentence. Oh, that's where you are? I'm way past that part. Like, we know, Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
We know, okay?
I think Bridge is part of that cheaters club.
No, she been doing it. She's been doing it on a lower tier. That's all.
Man, look, I'll get into it. It's just I haven't gotten it yet. It just hasn't hit. It's only been 2 weeks, so it'll hit. It'll hit when it's supposed to hit. And I think also the part is that, you know, this is April, and this is when Far Cry 6 was supposed to be out, so I'm still like sad about that. I'm just like, bump all these games. I just want Far Cry.
But you have to understand, we don't want the same thing as Cyberpunk. As fans, we cannot rush these developers. Let them fix what they need to fix. You know, we still in the panoramic, so let them do what they need to do, get it taken care of, and that way they can produce a great game. Because I don't want the same thing to happen with Cyberpunk, where us as fans was like, we need to see it, we gotta have it, we gotta play it, we need it. You know what I'm saying? And they say, okay, well, let's just give it to them, and then we in this predicament now.
Y'all gonna stop talking trash about Cyberpunk, damn it.
I'm not talking about Cyberpunk. I'm not talking trash. It's just that this is the perfect example of us as fans, the fan base, saying we need it now, we want it now, just give it to us, and they give it to us, and then now we upset and trashing them because we begged for this game.
Yeah. I begged for Cyberpunk, and look where it led y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Bridge, I am going to play it. I am. I gotta finish Cyberpunk. All right. Well, let's do a number scale. 1 out of 10, 10 being the best.
Right.
One. Jesus, Pinky, you even let me finish.
9.
Okay, 8. Well, we know what Pinky's picking. AJ.
Give it a 9.5.
Ooh.
Oh, y'all cap. All y'all cap.
No, I'm giving it a 9. I'm giving it a 9 for my gameplay.
Oh, my
I
cat.
gave it a 9.5 because it's the servers. It had been a 9, but I knocked the servers down.
So you boosted it up instead of down. So you mean 8.5?
0.5, 9.5, same thing.
They aren't.
Oh, my neck hurt.
I'm
I'm giving it a 9.
I'm gonna give it and this is my honest opinion. I'm not doing it because I'm trying to hate or anything like that. I'll give it a 7.5 right now. Well, we'll see how I feel in the week. A 7.5.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not a hater. I'm giving it an honest one. I'm saying it's a 7.5 for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a week, and it might go up. But right now, it's 7.5. I'll even say it's an 8. I'll give it an 8.
Wow.
I give it the 8 because the connection. Well, you know what? Now that I read Ziggy's comment, I'm going back to a 7.5 because, yeah, I think the game has the potential to be an 8.5.
I'm basing it off the story, the gameplay without the connection. Because again, it could have been where we just played it by our damn self. You know what I'm saying? So, because it gives us that option to play single or co-op. So I'm keeping mine.
But the connection, you can't even play it on, like, even if the connection is down, you can't play it single player either.
Exactly. But you're right.
Exactly. Yeah. So it doesn't matter because we can't. Like for instance, when I bought it,
everybody and their mama want to play. That's the thing. Everybody is on the game.
But remember when I first bought it, and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna stream my first reactions to it," and then I got on it, and then immediately I can't play it. So I just paid $60 for something I can't play, and we didn't know how long that was gonna last.
You can play it now.
Yeah, but you pay $60 for a game, and like the same way you said about Cyberpunk not being ready when they was released. Square Enix wasn't ready for Outriders.
Ready.
They weren't.
Yes, they were.
The service was down.
They was not expecting everybody and they mama to be on at the same time. That's different. This Cyberpunk is a single player game. And it was funny.
But the same issues
wasn't ready.
It doesn't matter though. But the same reason we're saying
but the servers wasn't ready for all that pandemonium hitting that server at one time.
Okay.
The servers wasn't ready.
Let's buckle up.
The servers has nothing to do with the gameplay.
How many times did we get on Call of Duty because their servers wasn't ready on day one?
I'm not a day one Call of Duty getter, so that's between y'all.
This is for all Call of Duty. How many times have we gotten on Call of Duty because their servers wasn't ready day one?
But we was able to get on campaign?
Yes, but who? Be honest. How many of the Call of Duty community actually buys it for the campaign?
None of us.
Exactly. And they know that. They know that so much that they even made a Call of Duty strictly for online play. So we already know what people buy the game for, right? But when Call of Duty comes out with a game and their servers ain't ready, we always get on top of them about it, right?
Yeah.
So why can't we get on top of Square Enix for their servers not being ready?
But you know why? Because they was already on top of it. That's why. They was already on top of it. They knew they kept the press on everything.
But I just gave you a whole example how I couldn't play the game.
Green, but as soon as they found out the servers was down, they hopped on Twitter immediately. Call of Duty, any other AAA game wouldn't do what Square Enix did. They wouldn't hop on Call of Duty. We'd be just sitting there tweeting them hours on hours and no response back. They'd wait till the next day. Oh, our servers are down, and we'll get right on it. Square Enix hopped on Twitter as soon as they found out the servers was down.
And that's great, and that shows a great deal of customer service. I'm proud of Square Enix for that. However, that doesn't justify that you had a game and you didn't see these problems before and you still released it.
But Green, they didn't know how big the game was going to be day one. They wasn't prepared for that. They wasn't prepared for that day one fandom to hit that hard.
Hey, look, all I'm saying
because you gotta think about it too, Green, and just to clear your point too. We know Call of Duty is a franchise. They've been making games for years. This is the first time for Outriders. They wasn't expecting all of this.
I'm not saying I'm not going against Square Enix. I'm not like saying they're the bad guys. I'm just saying the reason for my rating is because of this. Because this is how I'm thinking about it. I cannot go and say, yo, when Call of Duty comes out, I don't give it a perfect 10 because when they do release, their servers are trash.
But you know what? I will never. I don't think I've ever given a game a perfect 10. So I'm not giving this game a perfect 10, but I will give it a 9 for the story, for the graphics. It's giving me a challenge. It's a different challenge than anything else that I've played before.
But that's what I'm saying. I would give the game like an 8 if the servers were working. So I'm putting the servers out for a minute. And I'm saying the game can be a good 8, 8.5. However, because part of the game is the servers, I have to give it a 7 or a 7.5. So I can't be like, well, put the servers aside. If the servers were fine, then yeah, it would be an 8, a good 8. But because the servers are a part of the game, I have to give it a 7. I have to, because it's just that's part of the game, and because there's bugs in it. I have gotten bugs.
I haven't came across a bug yet. Thank God. Right. So I bought mine digitally. I don't have any, so I haven't experienced any bugs yet.
I've gotten stuff where the game has completely frozen. I've gotten stuff where I go to harvest something and it looks like he's trying to readjust his position, but I'm sitting there like, all right, reposition and do what you're supposed to do. And he just keeps moving and I can't stop him, so I have to stop the game, restart it. I've seen some bugs. Now, they're not bugs that's like, it completely pisses me off, but I've seen bugs, and those are little bugs. So I'm taking it as every game that I've rated, I go, all right, we're going to start at 10. And then I'm deducting points as I go off. And that's how I came to my 7. I can't be like, I gotta take the points off for these stuff.
So what do you give Cyberpunk then?
When it first released, when it first
released, okay.
Well, when it first released, I gave it a 5 because I was like, I can see where they were trying to go with it, but there's so many issues that I just can't ignore. I can see.
I just read what Paul said. She said this man that tried to play during maintenance.
Look.
She said you tried to play it during the maintenance.
Okay, let's talk about the maintenance though. Hold on, let's try to do the maintenance. First of all, when is the maintenance time for any video game? And why was the maintenance scheduled? That wasn't a scheduled maintenance. That was the maintenance they had to do because the servers were out.
Had to, right.
So I didn't play during the maintenance. They decided to do a maintenance while the servers were out. So the servers were out. That's when I tried to play it. So that's it wasn't scheduled on my end. So the day that the game releases is a scheduled maintenance? Come on.
It's like a day.
No. We're not talking about the day of. No.
But that's what I'm talking about. When y'all got the game, right? I didn't pre-order it. I didn't download it the night before, none of that stuff. When Pinky played it that morning, I bought it, downloaded it, and then tried to stream it that evening. They were in the maintenance schedule for that evening. When do we ever get a game where they have a maintenance schedule the same day it's released? And then to think about it, why would they have it?
And they wanted to fix it?
My point. So technically speaking, I didn't play during the scheduled maintenance. I played during the time when they were having issues with their maintenance, with their servers. So them going on social media and saying hey, we are having a scheduled maintenance. Okay, that's fine, but why are you having a scheduled maintenance? Because you're having issues with your server. So again, that takes points off of the game. It was the day one. Why is your service messed up?
Because everybody and their mama was on the game.
Hey, look. All I'm saying is, the same way I treat every other game, I gotta treat this game.
So okay, so going back to Cyberpunk, you gave it a 5 when it first came out. Now after all these super big bugs has been out, what do you rate it now?
I gave it an 8 only because the last time I played it.
You gave it an 8?
I give it an 8 now, yeah. Because they fixed it.
She about to jump through that mic and choke the hell out of you.
Have you played Cyberpunk lately? Have you seen anyone play Cyberpunk lately?
Nope.
Okay. They have done updates. It's not like they just left it alone.
They had to.
Okay, and I'm saying I gave it a 5 when it first came out because of the bugs. As they fixed the bugs, and I'm giving a rating today, as of the last time I played it, it's an 8. There are still some bugs with it, which deducted the points. However, can I play it no matter what's going on? Yeah, I can play with it no matter what's going on. Is the service fine? Yeah, the server's fine. But again, I play on PC. I don't know about console. So I'm only judging PC. PC version is fine. I can go with an 8 on that one. Now, with this one, I'm judging it based off how much I've played it so far. What I've played so far, this game is a 7. If they fix some of the stuff and the servers are consistent from here on out, then a week from now, I'll give it an 8. And we'll leave it alone. But for right now, yeah, it's a 7.
Okay. I expect that to get higher, though. I'm just saying.
No,
I'm just saying.
It's alright. When they fix it, they'll fix it, and then I'll give it a little higher grade. That's all. You still play during I played during the server crash. That's when I played.
So then, Green, what did you give Modern Warfare, the new one, when it came out?
I didn't have any issues. I don't think I had any issues with Modern Warfare. I think I gave it a 8.5.
They had to, like, again, this is a franchise. They have to be correct. They know their fan base, how many people going to be playing. They got to factor in the new players and stuff like that, who they market to. They have to be prepared. They have to be. But for Outriders being a fresh, brand new off the presses,
I think I gave it an 8. I gave it an 8 when it came. No, 8.5 when it came out, and then I gave it like a 9 after a while.
And that's based off the multiplayer, right, and not the campaign, right?
No, that's based off of multiplayer. We talking about Modern Warfare, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's based off both of them.
The campaign and the multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
I give it a 9.
Because when Modern Warfare was released, that was the first time since I played Call of Duty where they didn't have any server issues. I didn't have any server issues with it. That was the first time ever that I played a Call of Duty like that. The story was good. The sound was really good. And the graphics were good, especially for, like that gen at the time. It was really good. And everything was fun. I didn't have any problems with that one. So it went up from like I said, when it was released, I was like 8.5, and then after a while, I was like, oh yeah, this is a solid 9.5. But that was that. Like, I didn't have any problem with that one. Outriders is just, I just gotta wait a little bit. We'll see how I feel about it in a month.
Giving a whole month.
Hey, gotta give this thing some month. I mean, like I said, the servers are part of the game. So I gotta judge the game for all of it, all of its aspect. I'm not hating on it. I hope that Square Enix succeeds, but it's okay. It's an okay game. I didn't say it was a 4, but it's cool. Anything else y'all want to mention about Outriders?
It's a good guy.
Have the DLC be for free.
I know a bunch of people that's listening, and probably the rest of the hosts of this show is probably going to talk trash about me after this because it is, but it's fine. It's fine. I will stand behind my grade.
I'm asking, the DLC has to be free.
Hey.
I would think the DLC would be free. I don't see a reason to charge a price for the DLC.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll wait till this game go on sale. So that's gonna be a hot minute.
You could probably get it on sale at GameStop.
Yeah, because I see some people bring it back. I don't know why, but
I was about to say something. I was gonna piss so many people off.
I see a couple people walking to GameStop with that game in their hand and bring it right back.
Yeah, well, they have their reasons.
Yep.
See, Ziggy agrees with me. Boom. But moving on. So I don't really have an angry panda moment this week.
Yes, I had the angry panda moment.
That wasn't my angry. That was y'all paying angry panda moment. Wasn't mine.
No, I wasn't angry.
Right, I'm not angry.
I was just saying, I'm cool with it. But as y'all know, I'm not gonna say too much because I see that Pinky got in her tidbits. But I had a really good time watching WrestleMania yesterday. It was emotional, especially the end part was emotional. So I can't wait to watch tonight's part 2. So I'll go into what I can that Pink is not doing in her tidbits. Night 1 was delayed because of rain and lightning. So it started like, I want to say it was like 20 or 30 minutes like of a delay. But they did a good job at like swinging things. It was a good show for the first time ever. For the first time in 1 year, 1 month, and 1 day, as they kept reminding us. They had an actual live audience there. So that was really cool to see. Because I think people, they missed that live action feel of things. And I think it was important not only for the fans, but also for the wrestlers themselves. Because they've been working for a year without any fans, without any kind of like reaction, without any kind of like cheering live. They had like the little monitors and stuff like that, but they didn't have it like live. So you can you can feel a lot of emotion in the show, in each match, just because that's the first time they wrestle for a live audience in like a whole year. So, so that was cool. I didn't like the Bobby Lashley winning. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people. I'm sorry. I just didn't. But
thoughts, WrestleMania does not reflect everyone's gaming.
That's fine. I'm just letting you know. Like, the only way that I'm okay with it is if they now move Bobby Lashley to fighting Brock Lesnar. That's the only way that I'm seeing it. But that's cool. What else? I don't like that the New Day lost the tag team championships. That was bogus. But every match was good. I can't think of one match that I was bored with. Everyone was excited. Every match was emotional. Every match was passionate. The last match of the night was definitely emotional. Yeah, it was pretty cool. That's all I gotta say. So now moving on to Pinky's Tidbits.
Moving on to the tidbits. I need a intro song or something. I'll put something together. Intro song to the tidbits.
I thought you and Bridge were supposed to make a musical group.
We are. We're gonna come up with something. We're gonna call it Pinky's Gap or something like that. I don't know. Shit.
Oh yeah, I did forget about that. Yeah, Bad Bunny wrestled too. If y'all know who Bad Bunny is.
She got her behind.
What you say, AJ?
Oh, she got her behind kicked.
No, Bad Bunny, not Bad Bobby.
Oh. I had that Rugrat in the. I had that little Rugrat in my head, like so.
Low key, that's another conversation too. We need to have after the podcast.
Oh shoot!
But no, Bad Bunny is the musician. I don't know if he's Puerto Rican, I think, but he's like Latino artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah, Bad Bunny. Yeah.
Okay.
Not Bad Barbie.
I don't know who these people are, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Bad Bunny, is he on the Hot Cheeto commercial?
He probably is. He's everywhere right now.
Let's see. I don't know.
He's part of the Cap generation. That's what I'm calling it from now on.
I call it the Tide Pod, but go off. Mm-hmm. That's fine. We'll call it the Capped Tide Pod Eaters. Wow. That'll do. Anywho, so yes, came right on time for Pinky Tidbits. Yes. Piggybacking off on WrestleMania. So, according to GameSpot.com, Bianca Belair made WWE history last night as she is the first woman to main her first, this was her first, y'all, her first Super Bowl of WWE PPVs at WrestleMania 37. She won the Women's Royal Rumble this year, and Bianca earned a championship match against whoever the champion would be at the time. So happened to be Sasha Banks would be the main event. So I'm very, very happy for Bianca. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very excited. Because I've always said that, like, I grew up with wrestling. Me and my dad watched wrestling. I think that's why I love to wrestle my damn self and stuff. But I don't know. I kind of fell off from wrestling just because I got more into gaming more, and that's where my focus was. And before, I guess you could say all of this, I was looking at Bianca, and I'm like, damn, she look, I need to go ahead and, get back into wrestling. And I was like, man, I need to get back in. I need to get back in. And I think now is even more better time to, get back into wrestling. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get back into wrestling, learn about the new faces and stuff. I know one thing that me and David did when we were first dating. We would watch Monday Night Raw. Mm-hmm. He was into wrestling and stuff like that. So what now better time than now for us as a family to sit down and watch, wrestling, especially, women are more known in wrestling now than back in the day, because it was more so men than women at the time. We had Chyna and, all them, but to see a Black woman in wrestling, just one, is more than one, in the wrestling world now. And it's just to show my daughter, that you can do anything you want to, whatever you want to do, you can do it. You're just not limited to what other people see us in the kitchen cooking or cleaning and stuff. No, you can do whatever you want to do. So yeah, what more better time to do it now? Next thing, again, piggybacking off Outriders, and we were talking about the bugs and the fixes and stuff that need to be done. There's a patch coming. Yes. I believe it's going to be launched this week, actually, because it's Sunday. They don't have an exact time and date, but it will be released this week. So again, a good thing about it is they're going to give us a community appreciation package. So that will include a level appropriate legendary weapon, some titanium, because y'all know we need that, and the frustration emote. So yeah, the update is going to address a bug that wiped players' inventories. Square Enix says the issue will be greatly reduced following the patch. And this is coming from Engadget.com. So yeah, the patches is expected arrive sometime this week. Though the exact release date is not up. So just be prepared for that, y'all. If y'all trying to run some stuff, just be prepared. Um, but yeah, the developers are also working on a back end of improvements that don't rely on a patch, including some balancing changes that adjust loot drops and nerf the Trickster and Technomancer classes, which I'm a little sad about because I'm a Trickster and I love my Trickster and my abilities. So I'm not looking forward to the nerfing of that. But in addition, fixes for the multiplayer stability and connection issues are also inbound. But due to the complexity of the multiple systems involved, because y'all know that we play with PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Stadia, not Switch, but yeah. So the multiple systems involved, they're likely to be a work in progress. So we have to understand that this patch is not going to be the all fix all, but something just for now until they can move forward. So yeah, and that's it for my little tidbits.
And I will add something. So that last match, the Sasha Banks and the Bianca Belair. The reason why that was a little bit more emotional, not only were they the first two black women in the main event. Well, I think they were the first. Yeah, they were the first two black women in the main event, the WrestleMania match, but also to sit there and watch two black women like kind of lead all of the WWE for a title that big, and to watch like the when they came down to the ring and they like were staring at each other, to see both of them break character for like bits and pieces because it was just emotional. And then to watch how they wrestled their ass off last night, yo. Like, that was a good match. That was an excellent match. And yeah, it like, if you haven't watched it, please get you Peacock and watch that, because that was a good match. That was a really good match. And maybe I'll even play it in the Discord before I start my stream today. So if anybody want to watch it, it's like a good 20-minute match, I think. 25-minute match. If y'all want to watch it, trust me, you definitely want to watch it, especially if you're a big wrestling fan, because that was a really good match.
I'll be interested in watching that.
All right,
My plug hooked me up, so I'll I'll be able to watch tonight's. But I definitely want to watch their match.
Yeah, I got Peacock. Which
I know you do.
I keep telling people, like, if you got Xfinity, you get Peacock for free. So if you got Comcast/Xfinity, just use your Peacock account. Like, just hook it up. And because Peacock also provides you a lot of good stuff too, like anything NBC related, you pretty much get with it. So, what you said?
Because yeah, that's right. That is I forgot about that.
So
because it is an NBC company.
So you don't just get to see all of wrestling stuff, but you get to see like all your favorite NBC shows too. So, that's pretty cool. That's good tidbits, Pink. I don't know about the Overwatch. I mean, the Outriders. But
thank you, sir. Oh, yeah. That's all right. And you're gonna love it.
I'm praying for it. I'm hoping. I mean, like I said, maybe it's just I'm missing the Friends out spec. Maybe that's
you
what it
saying
is.
it like it's about to kick the bucket or something. I'm praying for it. What you mean?
I mean, I'm praying for it on my PS5 because that delete button is a quick one.
Oh man, it's
yeah. I mean, like I said, I honestly think it's just I have to play with friends. I think that's what it is. And we'll see how that goes, and then I'll make my final judgment off of that. Word. All right, let's get ready to get up out of here. Wrong one. There we go. Boom. We gotta get ready to get up out of here. It's been a good podcast, though. We talked about all this stuff. I'm gonna go and see about this $76 million that's just laying around in the police headquarters right now.
You got your mask ready? I'm ready.
See, I mean, they don't really need it. I mean, you know, and luxury cars.
Shit. That's I got my Oh hell no, they don't need them cars. I got my cat suit ready. I'm ready to go. You ready?
I mean, you already know they're guilty, so you don't need to sit in evidence doing nothing.
Right. You know.
Yeah. I got my ski mask. Pinky's gonna drive the Tesla over there. And we just gonna make a quick withdrawal. That's all.
A real quick withdrawal. Real quick.
Real quick. So if you don't see us on the podcast next week, you know what happened.
We'll be broadcasting live from the studios.
I will be broadcasting live from Cuba somewhere.
Like, hey, my friends, welcome.
Nah, from Greensp yacht. It's the RealOnesGaming podcast.
We live out here, yes. See the sun shining.
Everybody eats, son. Everybody.
Come on in, yes.
So let's get ready to go. Let's start with AJ. Where can they catch you? Good talk. Let's start with Maya Papaya. Where can they catch you?
Alright, hope you have a Sunday. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. Thank you for all the love and support. We really appreciate it. You guys can find me here on Twitch at the Maya Papaya. I'm also on the tweets. Yay! You can also find me there at the Maya Papaya 1. Also, I made a TikTok account. Alright. No, I'm not posting nothing on there, so don't be asking. Okay, I ain't posting nothing on there. But you can find me on TikTok at the Maya Papaya 1. And yeah.
Okay. Well, I know this week Maya's in DMs on TikTok is about to blow up with a whole bunch of people following her. So you have fun with answering all those DMs.
What do you call it? 4-page letter. And then close with cookies. And when you write it back, it be better. Send it on time.
AJ, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, go ahead and tell them where they can find you.
First and foremost, we gotta put prayers out to the legend, the icon, the big dog, DMX, man. We lost a great one.
DMX, yes.
Foremost, you can always find me right here on Twitch at KingAJ_15. You can find me on YouTube, KingAJ15. Oh, one word. You can find me on the TikTok as well, at KingAJ15_R1G. You can find me on IG at KingAJ_15. There's a new TikTok video out. There's some reviews out on the YouTube channel. I'm gonna be busy. The end of April, I have a special surprise for y'all that's going to shake something up. But
oh shoot! Don't shake us too hard now.
Before I did all the be all, I don't know. And I'm gonna be back from my wisdom teeth being pulled, so I make my appointment on Monday. So all 4 of them gotta be pulled. So I don't know. I'm back on the podcast. So I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. So
Yanking teeth.
there will be content out as well. So I got a whole lot of content lined up for whenever I take my leave of absence for that. So all the content will be out and scheduled. So make sure you follow me on. Oh yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitter too at KingAge_15. So y'all can be updated and stuff like that. So one finger, one pinky, one thumb, one love, and we out of here.
Okay.
All right.
And now,
On teeth.
in 50C.
Oh Jesus.
And now, being caught in 4K, it's Queen. I mean, everybody's been talking about the Prince, but we are talking about the Queen today. The Queen of the 8 Mile, ruler of the Tesla,
Ruler of the Tesla.
leader of the Amazon.
Man, F them.
And now, the president of the Facebook club. It's Miss Pinky 313.
Woo, friends, we had a good one today. Thank you guys for coming out and listening to us again. We really, really appreciate it. And to piggyback on what AJ said, yes. I know we lost a legend a couple days ago. I know it hurt a lot of us. Like, it really did, especially us 90s or late 80s, 90s babies, because we grew up with X. Yeah, it hurt. But again, y'all, we have to think about it. He's free now. He ain't got to worry about nothing no more. Shoot, I'm trying to, be at peace, but yeah. So shout out to, X and their family. Yeah. But anywho, y'all, like Green said, yes, Facebook gaming. Yes, you guys can catch me on there. I stream every day, Monday through Friday, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesdays, we start at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you guys come out and hang out. If you can, I try to get you guys through your work days. Because work can be stressful. Yeah. That'll be another story later. We'll discuss that on my stream what I went through. So, but yeah, I try to get you guys through your work days, and stuff like that. Saturdays I stream around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays is always the bonus stream. So make sure you guys follow me on my social media if you don't already, so you can stay in the know when I go live. You can follow me on Facebook Gaming at fb.gg/MissPinky313. Also catch me on Twitter, MissPinky313play_. Instagram, 313 Queen Pinky. YouTube, 313 Miss Pinky. TikTok, Miss Pinky 313. And I do Moonlight over here on Twitch still. You can catch me on here, Miss Pinky 313. But yeah, make sure you follow me on all my social media. I have different content for different places. So it is, just do it. Follow me now if you ain't already. Do it.
Do it now.
Right now. Now. Spell Neow. Now.
All right, guys, and you know what time it is. It's Greensp. You can check me out on Twitch and all that good stuff. Greensp_ on Twitch. And then I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Greensp_R1G. But today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be on Facebook Gaming, R1G Greensp.
What you gonna be playing?
Well, I mean, it was scheduled for Outriders. However,
what?
Like I was saying earlier, I was thinking about doing Among Us since we haven't played Among Us in a while. And because we haven't played that new map and stuff. And I would like to get all of RealOnesGaming in on it. So, if everyone's schedule permits, then we'll do...
well, we can do that. Because I plan to stream it today. So, yeah, that'll work.
Say 4, yeah, I'm good. I'm clear.
So Among Us seems about to be the game. If it's only like 3 or 4 of us, then maybe we can switch over to Outriders. I don't know. But I'm going to call Audible and just say Among Us. Since their servers work. Anyway,
Paul, get him.
I had to. It was like an open shot. I had to. That was like the best shot to take.
It was the best shot to take. You go off. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. It's cool. Go off. Do what you need to do. Go ahead. I got you. Don't even worry about it. I got you, bro. Don't go off. Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be streaming that today on Facebook Gaming. But I'll also be don't forget April 23rd and the 24th. I'll be streaming for a good cause. I'm part of the takeover for F Cancer. It's gonna be the 23rd, I believe, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then on the 24th, I'll be streaming at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So the 23rd is the Friday, and then 24th is Saturday, of course. And we'll be doing a good cause. We're raising money for F Cancer to help Green Eats Oats. Wow. Okay, Pinky. How old are we? 5? Anyway, so I'll be streaming for a good cause. What games will I be playing for those 2 days? Won't be Outriders.
Oh.
I gotta make sure that my servers actually work. So
wow. Keep going. Keep on.
So we'll play something exciting. It could be Outriders. It could be something else. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna get up out of here, take a quick break. I'll be back on Facebook Gaming at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those that's listening on Spotify, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts and YouTube, you can catch all of this information. All of our links are in the description. Make sure that you check out each and every one person on this podcast. Also, shout out to our producer, KR Bridge 1023. She also streams. Yes. She works hard. She works hard, so make sure that you also follow her. Her link is also in the description. And, we'll catch you guys later, all right? Y'all have a good evening, a great weekend, and we will catch you guys next week. Bye-bye.
See you, friends.
Later.